This video is to describe the size of the vaccination needle that's going to be used for COVID-19. From the information I'm finding on the internet, all the vaccinations are all the vaccinations are 0.5 milliliters. And that would be, this syringe is a 1 milliliter pulled halfway. And I have it sitting next to common items that you can scale it to. This one would be a 3 milliliter syringe pulled to 0.5. And you probably won't be seeing any of these syringes in the vaccination line. You might be able to see the two, but if it were to, it would be only pulled a quarter of the way for 0.5 milliliters. And if you're not seeing 0.5 milliliters in the syringe, and you're seeing some other size syringe, I don't know what I can tell you or what you should do. That's going to be strictly up to you and how you proceed. But for me, I didn't know the size of the vaccination. I didn't know it was going to be 0.5 milliliters. What I ended up getting was this. I got a syringe the size of my finger, fully filled. And it wasn't displayed in a way I could see the gradients. It was displayed with the contents facing me. I could see all the little tiny bubbles inside the solution. It was clear. And I couldn't be any closer to death than what I experienced. It was basically an attempt to execute me, from what I can say. It was a hearty attempt to execute me, and the evidence on the autopsy, the evidence in the autopsy, what would they find? What would they find in the evidence of the autopsy if I were dead? So, this is the size of the syringe, and it should be 0.5 milliliters from what I'm finding on the internet for all the vaccinations. And there's a sample of common objects if you want to scale it, but you're probably going to want to ask the person giving you the vaccination how much the vaccination is, the volume, what size syringe it is, and you're probably going to want to be able to verify the amount in the syringe. So make a note, and you should probably visualize this in some kind of recording with a video camera, your phone, a written document. Try and get the assistant's name that's giving you the vaccination. You're probably going to want to also make a statement of the time and date and your location in your recording. And try and get as much documentation that you can established, because I have no recourse for my gigantic vaccination, and I did tons of research so I could bring this information forward, because I don't think, and I've been asking a lot of my friends, they don't know what size their vaccination was. They don't know what size the booster is going to be. I don't know what size the booster is going to be. And there should be a written document that is signed by the person giving you the vaccination and by the person who's receiving the vaccination, that states that both people have confirmed the volume of the syringe and the volume inside the syringe. And that should be a written document, because I have no recourse. My insurance doesn't cover this. I'm all on my own, and no one believes me. No one believes me. I got this for a vaccination.